Good afternoon and welcome to Cruising Campers. We're here at the Museum of Aviation, Robins Air Force Base in Georgia, just south of Macon. The entrance where you can see those blue top picnic areas, and there's a playground there, and here's the parking lot obviously. So let's go on in and take a look. And this video is being done in 360, so if you're using a regular TV or that, you can just watch where I've got the camera pointed. But if you're using a laptop or a smartphone, or you do have the VR headset, you can take a look and either use the arrows or swipe on your phone to move right and left and up and down the whole shot. So, and there's the main entrance. We're inside the museum, just in the entryway here. Again, this is free to the public. You come in here and there's an F-15A Eagle right here on the floor. See if I can... Oh, what's wrong? CMQ-1B Predator. Came in the museum here. And remember to take a look around if you're viewing this in 360. The famous P-40. Remember also to feel free to stop and pause and take a look at the pictures and that in the video. Way too much to film and stay. This is the Texan. B-17 Flying Fortress, what my father flew in the European theater out of England. And this is what my father did in the B-17. He was the bombardier, and at times the radio operator and the navigator. He pretty much had to work every position in the plane. And again, I know there was one time when the whole front of the plane was hit by anti-aircraft, killed both the pilot and co-pilot. He had to take over and fly the plane open air back to England. Republic F-84E Thunderjet. We're in the Korean section of the museum. I'm going to elevate the camera up. There's a little truck dolly for trucking the bombs out to mount on the planes. And let's extend the camera up and see what you can see in the cockpit. Okay, the Korean section was the last of the first building. We're going in this second building, which you have to walk outside to go into.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Hi, baby.
And this building obviously has a lot of aircraft in it. These are just single levels, but I'm not going to show you all of it, but just kind of scan. And again, in 360, take a look up, down, all around. Twin rotors. Fire equipment, a little bit of everything here. Amazing how military has advanced through the years. And I think all this is totally obsolete. I'm going to raise you up and take a look at this F-40. Stop it there and go on to the next building. Okay, outside again, coming to the third, which is the Century Flight hangar down here. So we'll go in here and take a look. Well, I thought this hangar was going to be the early history of flight, but it's not. This is more later heavy. 40 millimeter. And right next door, SR-71 Blackbird. And there's your top view of the SR-71 Blackbird. I think he said it was $34 million to build it back in 1968. Imagine that turns into billions today. So, and we're actually on the second floor of this third building, Century Flight. Second floor is more memorabilia and pictures. Okay, just for information's sake, we're third building, and there are elevators, so this is mobility friendly. You can get up and down second and third floors. So, gentleman at the front desk, I was asking him were these planes kept in reflyable conditions, given an emergency or that. He said they're restored to as close to like new as possible, but he said I doubt any of them would fly as such. And I asked him, I said, is this handled by the Parks Division or the Air Force, who pays and maintains all this? This museum is all privately funded by donations. They hold fundraising events here and that, so just I thought it was kind of interesting. So the Air Force does not participate in this, nor does the federal government. All funded by local businesses. Okay, building number 3. I don't know what the name of this building is, but it's to the left of building 2. And it's pretty dark in here, so this may be hard to see on the video. We'll see after I edit. Turning around, looks like we got a B-29. B-29B Super Foresters. Mark 6 bomb, nuclear. And this building is also a 2-level. Actually come in on the upper level. Boy, they have them crammed in here. They've kept them all full winged. The only thing they've cut are basically the helicopter blades. So, take a quick gander around here, get a view of this building, and go outside and maybe see a few planes out there. Though he said be careful when you get outside filming, because obviously we're sitting right next to Robins Air Force Base. They don't take kindly to any filming of the base, so, which is difficult with the 360 camera. All kinds of displays. Okay, down we go. The B-17G. What a beautiful bird. This is an absolutely impressive aircraft display. They're bringing in another bird right there. I'm assuming to redo. Tail's all gone, the wings are gone. It's on a giant skid, so yep, all these aircraft are under restoration. I assume just being held up by the funding.